Hello there, Lego Man Stu here, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening the Lego Brickheadz Pets set 40543, the St Bernard and the puppy, this set here. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank Noah F377 for your kind comments on one of my Ninjago videos. Thank you very much. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on one of my videos and you will get a shout out. But yeah, so these are like Brickhead pets, and basically you get an adult and a slightly smaller animal with it. So there is a kitten one, and there's various dog ones out there as well. So we'll open up the box. And I'm pleased to see that we have plastic bags. Of course it won't be, but that's not really that's just one of those problems. So, and here we have the instruction manual here. I did pick this up at a toy fair at a good price. And the bags aren't numbered, so I'm going to have to just open every bag here. So there is usually 3 different builds with these sets. You get the adult or the mummy St Bernard, the puppy, and then you get a base as well, like that. So we'll cut the bags open. I have built these before, but these are like just slightly smaller Brickheadz. So I do like these Brickheadz. They are quite cool. I'm always on the lookout for these ones because I've got my daughter some Tom and Jerry ones from the Lego shop just before Christmas. But they're a Christmas present. She hasn't got those yet, so I'm quite sure that's one of those builds that she will make room for, because she does have a lot of Lego. So kind of like me, we are quite alike. Open up all the bags. She has got the tuxedo cat as well. So I think she got that for her 18th birthday. And it was like, it's a good set to get. I quite like it, and she kind of has it. She kind of has that on her shelf. And she's also got Simba as well. So the smaller Simba, not the big one, and she's got the the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Playful Kitten. You can kind of see a theme going on here with my daughter. So I just pick up nice sets and just because I enjoy the build mainly rather than anything else. So rather than that. So we'll start off to build the mum. I'm going to try and pull pieces out as I go. So we start off with a white 4x1 base plate. A red 2x2 base plate, and a greeny brown 2x2 base plate. Not exactly sure what colour that is, but I'm going to go with. And as you can see, the colours are slightly different there. Hopefully it's not just a trick of the light. So. Yeah, they are different, it's alright. I think I made them the wrong way round, but... Let me have a look at this in the light, because my eyesight isn't what it used to be. So there we go, I think that's right. And now we have a yellow 2x2 base plate with a 2x1 base plate moulded onto the top with studs on the side. And a white 3x2 right angled base plate. Goes on the back here. Now we have I'm going to call this purple 2x1 base plate. And now looking for a dark brown 2x2 right angled base plate going vertically. Now we have a red 2x2 base plate and a brown 2x2 base plate, which goes on here like so. The colours look slightly opposite when I put them on there, but in the light, but I'm kind of hoping it's not going to matter, so. Now we do the left and the right leg. I'm going to do this together. So we've got two of these white it's a 2x2 base plate on attached to a 180 degree pivot in the middle to another 2x2 white base plate. So in other words, it moves like this. So you got that, the 180 degree. Now we've got it should have two cream 3x1 base plates. And there you go on the outside. So I'm doing this as a mirror build at the moment. So we have two white, or should have, two white square plates, which are these ones here. Then two brown 2x1 roofing pieces for the legs, because they normally do these in a sitting position. Then you've got a left leg and a right leg. See, this is two instructions, but I've done them as a mirror build because I know if you were following the instructions to the sheet, you would do. So they attach on there like that. Now we've got two brown 2x1 bricks. Nice, as I always say, nice to see proper Lego bricks in these sets. Then you've got four brown 2x1 base plates. Trying to find everything. There's one, there's another one, and so you put the two 2x1 base plates together, then you attach them to the 2x1 brick like so. You do that twice. And then you put them on there like that. Now we got two white 2x2 base plates. Put those together like so. A white 3x2 curved roofing piece. And a looks like a green 2x1 brick goes on there like so. And that attaches on the front there like so. Notice the front because of the way the legs are. That's the chest. Now we make the front legs. So you start off with a cream or two cream square studs, which are these ones here. Two white 2x1 upside down roofing pieces. You've got two white if I can see the other one, it'd be in there somewhere, probably staring me in the face. Yes, yeah, so I've got two white 2x1 bricks. So that's what we've got so far. And we have two brown 4x1 bricks. Go on like that. So we've got these two pieces as the front legs, and they attach on the front there like that, and that'll be the bottom bit of the dog so far, the St Bernard so far. Now we've got four of these purple 4x2 base plates, and you put two on one layer like that, and then you do the other two going the opposite way, so like that. No, we do. Anyone who's ever done a brickhead will actually know these bricks well. These grey 2x2 bricks with 4 studs on the side. So you've got lots of these in a one of these builds. I've got 6 of these to go around here. These get used just so you can build round, or if you're trying to build like a billboard on a building or something, that's what they get used for. So that goes on there like that. Now we've got two green 2x2 bricks, proper bricks, nice, always nice to see. A white 2x2 round base plate. And we have a pink brick, a pink 2x2 brick. This is they always use these in these brickhead sets. And this bit here, this goes in here like so. I have another 3 of these grey 2x2 bricks with 4 studs on the side. One goes on the back. You are using like proper building techniques, so just because it puts it all together. Now you have 2 of the green 1 bricks. They're almost double stacked, but they're like 5 high. So I work on the basis that that Lego brick is actually 3 base plates high. And I have another grey. We have another grey 5 high 2x1 brick. You have 2 of these cream 1 bricks with studs on 2 sides. A dark brown square stud goes on the bottom, and then like so, and a white square stud goes underneath. No, a cream square stud goes on the underneath like so. And then these go onto the corners. So that's our St Bernard so far. Now you've got a brown 4x2 base plate which goes on the top here, like so. Then you should have 4 brown 2x2 curved roofing pieces which go on the top here. For the top of the head, like so. One thing I didn't mention on this build is the fact you haven't got like one of the dogs walking you through the instructions, which is kind of, which kind of is a little bit of disappointment, really. But Then, but now we've got a white 3x2 base plate which goes on the front. We've got two brown square studs which go on the cream at the top. And two of these dark brown green 3x1 base plates. They go on like that. Now we've got a round 2x2 base plate with a dark, I believe it's dark brown 2x2 base plate, one of those, and two pink pizza pieces. They go on the bottom like so. That's obviously going to be the tongue. That goes on there like so. Then we've got two of the light brown pizza pieces, which are these ones here. Two of the dark brown square plates, these ones here, go on the front. And two of the dark greeny brown 2x1 plates go on the front as well, like so. See, it's starting to look more like a St Bernard now. So now I have two of the dark brown cheese pieces, which are these ones here. Nearly lost that. We've got two of the round eyes, which they put on these things. They're pretty much the same. They're like a round plate with a big square and a small square printed on them. The eyes are nearly always the same on these Brickhead builds. We'll try and get the eyes right, otherwise it looks slightly cross-eyed. It's kind of a bit off then. Now we make the nose, which is 2 white 2x1 bricks with half a curve on it, like so. And 2 of the lighter brown pizza pieces. There you go, on the front, like so. Then we've got 2 of these white, it's a white 1 brick with a curved top with a square stud moulded to the side of it. So we've got 2 of these. And that goes on like so. Now we've got a white 2x1 plate with a stud in the middle. And a black 1D plate. I call it a D plate because you put it on its side, it looks like a capital D for the nose. That goes on there like that. Now we go to this side of the head, and we have a brown, light brown 4x2 base plate which goes on the side, and a 4x2 and a 2x2 plate which goes on like that. Now we make one of the ears. So it starts off as a light brown 2x2 base plate. With 3 dark brown 2x1 plates. Now so you put those 2 on like so. Then you put the other one across there like that, and we should have a dark brown double cheese piece which goes on there like so. And then we should have a left 2x1 curved roofing piece which goes on like that, and a normal 2x1 curved roofing piece which goes on like that, and that gives us a ear which goes on that side there. Now we go on to the other side, and we are pretty much mirroring that. So you've got the brown, light brown 4x2 base plate. Then you've got a or should have there we go, a light brown 2 2x2 plate, like so. Then we have the brown 2x2 plate with the three dark brown 2x1 plates. Which is exactly so. It's exactly the same, but you mirror in it. So got the dark brown double cheese piece, which goes on there. Then you have the dark brown 2x1 curved roofing piece, which goes on the back of it. And then you have the dark brown 2x1 curved roofing piece with the point, which goes on like that. And that goes on like that. Now we do the back of the head, which is just simply two of the light brown 2x4 plates, and they go stick on the back there. Thanks for bearing with me on this video. And that goes on there like so. And now we have another light brown 2x4 plate, and a 2x4 base plate, I should say, and a 2x4 plate, which is one of these. Plates are flat, base plates aren't, so which goes on the back there like so. Now we make the tail, and that is a white 2x2 base plate, a white 2x1 base plate goes on like that, and a dark brown 2x2 curved roofing piece, which goes on like that, and that goes on the back there like so. Oh, we're not there yet, because I thought there might be a bit more to the tail on that. And now we've got a white 3x1 base plate, a white 2x1 curved roofing piece, a white cheese piece, another white cheese piece, like so. And there we have our mummy St Bernard, and it looks quite good actually. We're now over halfway, you'll be pleased to know. Now we make the puppy, and the puppy is going to have less bricks with it, so it should take a shorter amount of time. And so we start off with a brown 3x2 right angled base plate, one of these. A white 2x1 base plate, and a see if we can see what colour that's meant to be. No, it won't share that little bit of information with me. Helpful. Call it a dark brown 2x1 plate, a white 2x2 brick goes on there like so, have 2 of these 3x1 right angled flat base plates. With 2 of the brown 2x1 roofing pieces. They go on like that. You have 2 of the brown 2x1 plates with the stud in the middle, and a white 2x1 plate with a stud in the middle. That goes on there like so. Then you have a purple 3x2 base plate which goes on the top here, like so. Then you have 3 purple 2x1 base plates. And they go on there like so, and a square, purple square stud goes on the corner there. Now we make the front legs for this little puppy, and it's a white 3x2 base plate, 2 purple square studs, and a square plate. Goes on like that, and then there's 2 white Lego 1 bricks for the legs. It's only a little puppy. Goes on like that, and then we have 2 cream square studs which go on the bottom. So they go on like that, and then attached to this front bit here. And that goes on there like so. Got 2 white 2x1 bricks with studs on the side. And then a brown 2x1, or a brown 1 brick with a stud on the side, goes on the back. Like so. Now we get a red 3x1 right angled base plate, one of these. A brown, greeny brown 1 brick, which goes on there like so. a brown 2x1 base plate which goes on the front there, a purple square plate, a purple square stud, and a pink round plate which goes on there like so. I think that might be his tongue there, so, and that bit there goes in the middle bit there. We have two of these one bricks with studs on two corners. And they go on there like so. We have a purple square stud, and a purple 3x2 base plate which goes on there like so. Now we have a white 3x3 base plate which goes on there. Have two cream one bricks with studs on two corners. And a brown one brick with a stud on one side. That goes on there like so. And they put a pink one brick in because they always put a pink brick in the middle where it's not going to be seen. That's like an Easter egg, as they call it in the trade. And then you have a brown one brick with a with a stud on the side. And that goes on there like so. And two of these cream one bricks with studs on the corners. And a brown, should have a brown one brick with a stud on one side. That goes on there like so. So that's going to be the head eventually. We have a brown 3x1 base plate which goes on the front. A dark brown 3x1. A dark brown 3x1 flat base plate. And a dark brown 2x1 base plate. I think I have put the wrong piece in somewhere, because we have a see if I have. I don't think it's going to be a problem, so I'm going to go with it. So that one there, it's not quite the right colour, but I believe it's going to be covered up anyway, so. Now we got two of the dark brown cheese pieces. A dark brown 2x1 base plate and a dark brown square stud which goes on there. Kind of hoping this is going to work now, because now we've got a white cheese piece which goes on the top with a couple of light brown pizza pieces. They go on like that. Now we've got a white square stud which goes in the middle, and two round black printed round one plates with eyes on them. Try and get the eyes right on this, because otherwise it looks cross-eyed and looks silly. Like so. Now we make the nose, and the nose is one of these they go one curved brick with one brick with a curved top and a square stud moulded onto the top bit, and there's a black D plate which goes on the top like so. Goes on like that. So it's now starting to look a bit more like a dog now. I'm going to do this on both sides now because I know it's going to be the same. So we've got two of these brown 2x1 plates. Two of the brown 2x2 base plates. And two of the brown 3x1 base plates. So that's what we got so far. I am mirror building this, so then you've got two of these dark brown 2x2 curved roofing pieces. These are the ears. They go on like that. It's definitely starting to look like a dog now, so now we do the back plate now. That is 5 brown 3x1 base plates and a dark brown 2x1 plate and a 1 square plate. So you've got 3 of these together. You've got 3 of these together, and then you put another 2 on there to keep it together, and then you have a one and the one plate and the 2 plate go on there like so, and that goes on the back of the head like that. Now we make the tail, and that is a white 2x1 base plate, a white 2x1 curved roofing piece, They go together like so, and then a white cheese piece. That goes on like so. Now we've got 3 brown 3x1 base plates. Thank you very much for bearing with me on this video. If you've watched this all the way through, it's very much appreciated. Even if you've just had it on the background, it's still good. And that goes on there. And there's our St Bernard puppy, and it looks quite good next to its mum or dad, or I'm not sure who. I wonder if they're going to be doing like bluey Brickheadz at any point. I'm not sure. I can't be 100% sure they will, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Because they probably could do Bluey and Bingo, and I don't know the names, so I'm not even going to try and remember them, because there'll be plenty of kids, there'll be plenty of people out there telling me the names. I normally ask my daughter for this information. It's usually easier. Right, we will get on with the base now, and because all these come with a base, and we start off with a 10x4 black base plate like so. Then we have 2 green 4x1 plates. They go like so. Then you have 2 cream 8x1 plates. Which go across the top on there like so. Then you have a green 4x2 plate which goes on there. I've done that wrong. How have I? No, I don't think I have. No, double check. No. Now we've got 2 8x4 black base plates which attach on here. Like so. Now we have 4 of the green 4x2 base plates which go on there like so. Then you have another 10x4 base plate which goes on the end there. Now you have 2 of the cream 8x1 base plates, or plates I should say. Two of the green 4x1 plates. A green 2x2 plate and a green 4x2 plate, and a brown 2x2 base plate. They go on the end there like so. Now you've got 2 of the 6x6 base plates. These are the plates your Brickheadz will normally go on. There's a nice little gap for these to go in here. So we push these in here like so. And then we have a black 4x1 base plate, a black 4x1 half flat, half studded plate, and a black 4x2 plate goes on there for the mummy. And then you have two black 4x1 plates. Two black 2x1 plates. And two black 2x1 plates with a stud in them. They go on like that. Then you have a little tree or shrub which goes on here. And then you put mum on here. Put the pup on here. Now you've got quite a few little spare parts there. There's nothing that's urgent or going to cause a problem there. And this is your build. It does look quite good. The legs move on the mum. You don't get a lot of movement with these sets, but these are meant to be like nice little display sets. I think these sets are aimed at sort of like dog lovers, and then if you like St Bernards, you probably would go out and buy this set because it would look good. It's got the tail on them. They do actually look good. You'd probably put a barrel around its neck if you were really going to do it properly, because that's what the St Bernard is most famous for. And then so basically you've got your two dogs on a plate, and it does on a nice supporting plate. It's a nice little display piece. And I think when it came out, it probably would have been around the £20 mark. But then again, these sets do come down in price and come down in value as well. So if you shop around for it, you can usually get it at a good price. If this is your sort of set, and you like your dogs, it's a good little set. I think these make very nice little display pieces as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. I am on YouTube, Instagram and Threads. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on one of my videos and you will get a shout out. Stay safe, keep building, and just keep being nice to animals. Hope to see you in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.